Hello class 10, good morning. Today we are going to discuss the programming question number 5. It is ICSE question, came in ICSE 2018. What is the question? The question is write a program to accept name. Once again, to write a program to accept name and total marks of n number of students. You see, total marks of n number of students. So the number of students are not known to us. Just is this n number of students. In two single subscript arrays, name and total marks. So we have to create how many array in this program? We have to create two array. One name to store n number of names of string type and one total marks in type to store the total marks of n number of students. After that, it is asking calculate and print the average of the total marks obtained by n number of students. So you have to find out the average marks of n number of students. Average equal to sum of total marks of all the students by n. Again, it is asking deviation of each student's total marks with the average. You have to find out the deviation of each student's total marks with the average. Formula: deviation equal to total marks of each student minus average. Once again, deviation equal to total marks of one student minus average. Okay, so this is the formula. Question is clear to you? Now answer. Public class result. Scalar n equal to new scalar. System out println enter number of students. You see, in the question it is saying the n number of students. So we do not know that there are how many students in the class. So simply we will input the value of n. If you input the value of n 50, size of the array will be 50. If 40, then size of the array will be 40. So enter number of students. Int n equal to n dot next int. Here n is the number of students and we will declare the array of n size. Okay, so n is a simple variable in which we have to enter the number of students. String name, this name of the array is given in the book question. Name of the array, if the array's name is given in the question, you are supposed to take the same array name, don't change it. So you are not changing. Name is given string name equal to new string and size of the array is what? N. From where the n value will come, whatever we input through the keyboard, that will be the size of the array. Again, int total marks equal to new int n. The total marks also, it is int type and of what size? N size. So we have declared two array, one string type and one int type. String type name to store the name of n number of students and total marks to store the total marks of n number of students. Alright. Int I index variable, grand total equal to 0. Grand total means to calculate the average of n numbers, you have to get the grand total of all the students. Means all the students total marks will be added in the grand total. And then you will divide the grand total by n, that will be the average, class average. Okay, now see this part. Now we are going to input the values in the array. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So n value is already input here. So if n value is 40, loop will run 40 times. If n value is 50, loop will run 50 times. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. System out println enter name of students. Name I equal to in dot next line method. See, we have used the scanner method next line because the name can have more than one word. If it is a single word name, the next method. If more than one word, the next line method. So name I is name 0 equal to in dot next line. So whatever name input, that is stored at name 0 place. Again, system out println enter total marks of the students. Input the what? Total marks of the first student. So total marks I value is 0. The total marks 0 equal to in dot next int. So we have to input the total marks. Now add this marks in the grand total. So grand total equal to grand total plus total mass I. Total mass I means total mass 0. Whatever the first mass is added. Then loop goes for the next repetition, next iteration. Next I value will be 1. Next value of I will be 1. Again, system out println enter name of a student. Name 1. This time I value is 1. The name 1 equal to in dot next line. So the second name will be stored at 1 place. First one will be stored at 0 place. Second will be stored at 1 place. After that, enter the total mass of the students. So total mass 1 equal to in dot next in. So this total mass will be stored at total mass 1 place. Again, the second total mass also is added to the grand total. Again, go for the next type. Next type will be 2. Enter the name. The name will be stored at 2 place. Total mass 2 place. So like this loop will run how many times? N number of times. And you go on inputting the first name and then total mass, and total mass will be added to the grand total. Why to calculate grand total? To find the average of the class average. After completing the loop, when all the inputting is done, come out of the loop, calculate the average. So double AVG average equal to grand total by n. Divide the grand total by n, so that is the class average. According to question, class average we have got. Now system out println average equal to AVG. The class average is printed. Now question is asking to print the deviation of each student. So what is formula? Total marks of each student minus average. To calculate the deviation, what is the formula? Total marks of each student minus average. So system out I equal to 0, I less than n. Again the same loop is formed. I equal to 0, the system out println deviation plus name I. The name I is name 0. So what will happen here? The name of the first student is printed. Deviation will be printed along with the name. The first message will come, deviation for the first name is printed. After first name equal to sign is there, and then see the calculation. In the bracket, what we have done? We have done total marks I minus average. So total marks I minus average is the deviation for the first student. Okay, so deviation for that whatever name is there XYZ, that XYZ equal to the total marks will be minus average will be done and deviation is printed. Now go for the next type. Next type will be 1. Again system out println deviation for name 1. The second name is printed. Second name is printed, and now plus total marks of the second students minus average deviation is calculated, and they are only printed. Now go for the next type. Next type will be 2. The system of println deviation for name 2. Second name will be printed, and second total marks minus average is done. So like this, all the deviation of the students will be printed along with the name. So this question was completed. Program is done. So once again, what is the question? Question was to create 2 array, one for the name, one for the total marks of n number of the students. We do not know what is the total number of the students, so we have input the value of n. So this is the total number of students, and you have created name array or string type of the n size and total marks in type of the n size. So 2 arrays are created. Then you have taken the variable I index variable grand total to find the sum of all the marks, of all the total marks, to calculate the class average. Then in this loop, what we are doing, inputting the name of the students, inputting the total marks, and in the same loop we are calculating the grand total of the class. And once it is done, we come out of the loop, calculate the average marks. So after calculating the average marks, first we print the class average, and then we print the deviation of each student, deviation marks of each student along with the name. So deviation for name is printed plus total marks I minus average is done. So this will calculate the deviation. So this was the programming question number 5. So write and practice. Thank you.